Today I'm going to show you how to do a blur effect in Photoshop. This is a follow-up lesson about contrast. I give this a difficulty of 2 out of 5 stars. It gets a 2 because you actually have to have Photoshop to do it, and you'll have to pay to have that program. What you need are Photoshop and any image. I want to do a review of what the effect is. Here you have an image with 3 characters in it, and you'll notice it's a little bit busy because the background is a little cluttered. So a simple effect you can apply is a blur to the background, like that, and that makes the characters stand out. If I want to highlight the character on the left, I could also blur out these characters, the middle and right one, like so. To highlight the middle one, I could do that, and the one on the right, I do this. So now I have Photoshop open and I have a background image that I want to apply a blur effect to. So you can open up any image just by going to File, Open, and then selecting that image from your hard drive. To create the blur effect, it's pretty simple. You're actually just going to run a filter. So go to Filter, go to the Blur dropdown, and then select Gaussian Blur. And you'll get a little preview window here that'll show you how blurred everything is. So that's 5, and you'll see if I go up, it's really, really blurred. If I go down to something small, like 2, it's really hard to tell. So I'm going to go with something like 5, 4.9, that's good enough. And I click OK. And now my image background is blurred. So I would just go to save it, I go File, Save As, name it something new. So this one was called 7, so I might call it 7 Blur. Click Save, and it's a JPEG. It'll ask me what compression I want. I'm going to do something medium. Since it's blurred, it doesn't really matter how sharp it is. And now I'm done. So now I want to show you how to apply the same effect to characters, since I did blur the characters. What I have here is a PNG image with the background removed, so it's a transparent background with one of my characters, and that'll allow me to drop it right onto a background without having the white border around it. So it's the same process. I have the image open. I just go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and let's scroll it to his face so I can really see. So that looks pretty good, and you'll see if I go really heavy, you can't even tell what's going on with him. Really light, there we go. So maybe I want to do 6 here. That's pretty heavy. I probably wouldn't go that much. But you'll see that gives him a pretty nice blur effect. Now one thing to be aware of here is when you save, make sure to save it as a PNG file. So it's already a PNG, but I would go blur, and it'll keep the properties with the transparent background there by default. So it's just processing right now. And all right, now we're done. So now we have a blurred background and a blurred character. This lesson is brought to you by eLearning Art. You can visit elearningart.com for more information or character packs and backgrounds. I also created a lesson using GIMP, so if you don't have Photoshop, you can learn how to do it there. Just visit the screener or elearningart.com to find that one.